So Jeff.
Yeah.
Are you going AWOL on the Buffalluminati?
No, what do you mean?
I just want to know, what the hell is this?
It's L. Ron Hubbard. Oh, L. Ron Hubbard.
You did the Dianetics, you're going, you're switching
I didn't
teams?
even realize. I was like,
Are you switching teams?
Dianetics, though. Why?
Are
I mean,
you
you got to at least hear them out
Are you...
in order to make an educated opinion. I'm definitely not going to throw this directly in the trash.
Sus.
If you're gonna serve wings or ranch, I don't want to do business with you. I get up and leave, even if I don't get the wings. It's either blue cheese or wings, and go fuck wings.
That's right, never mind who you thought it was. This is the Buffalluminati Podcast, your keeper of Buffalo's secrets. We got a great episode for you today, but first, make sure you join the cult by liking and subscribing down below. I'm your host, Jake, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Jeff.
I know, that's right. Hey, you know why they make sidewalks?
Why is that?
Because the streets ain't for everybody. And in this episode, taking it off the streets and going back to our old favorite, the Erie County Fair.
That is right. We hit it up at the last possible weekend, so we couldn't get it out while the fair is going, but we thought we would take the moment to review the fair, see how it went this year. We got some updates from Bob, so we are going to dive right into it by looking at some of the food we ate, and then we're going to rate it and see who was the best of what we tasted.
Do it.
What did you get?
I got the mac and cheese one.
A mac and cheese deep fried taco?
Yeah, your choice of meat with mac and cheese. And that's what I got. And this is what it looks like. Oh shit, that's hot. Good. Almost like hamburger helper, but better. And in a deep fried taco.
Hamburger don't need no help? Something like that?
Something. I don't know. But it's, oh my God, it's so crispy and light on the outside. It's delicious.
Hamburger help yourself.
Hamburger smack your mama. Gotta put some of that hot sauce on there, baby.
All right, where does that fall? Let's give it a 1 through 10.
That's 7.5 right there.
7.5?
You know, yeah, it's pretty standard.
All right.
Delicious, but nothing too amazing. Mac and cheese could be a little bit better, but it's exactly what you want in a fair food. It's delicious. It's greasy.
All right. There's your deep fried taco review.
Now get out of my... Jesus Christ.
Now we're in real fair territory here. We got ribbon fries. Got some Philly cheesesteak that Jeff is already... He didn't even wait for the camera. Sausage, peppers, onions. So how is that? We got that from over here
Russ's.
at Russian Italian Sausage. The ribbon fries are from Pat's.
Tastes really good. I might put some ketchup on it. I don't know if it's blasphemous or...
I think it's all right.
Some people might be upset about that, but I love me some ketchup.
I feel like it'd be less blasphemous than like A1 or ranch.
Fucking ranch.
So this is my vote for the best new product at the fair here. We got General Tso's chicken wings from the Eastern Pearl, one of the best Asian restaurants at the fair.
Yep.
And I mean, just look at these guys. Breaded, crispy, comes with rice. Jeff, you got the regular General over here. How is it?
Classic. It's good. Delicious. Rice could be a little bit better, but
Yeah.
it's a little bland, but it's all good.
We needed a hot meal before we got frozen out here in the rain.
And then I'm getting some ice cream probably.
Yeah, right back to it. Oh, and there's the thunder still, so we'll see what happens. All right, we're on.
And we're on. Oh, there's cream all over that one.
Damn right. So yeah, this is the funnel cake flight from Celiac that we just got. You got the
Gluten-free?
yes, gluten-free, classic chocolate, birthday cake, and an apple pie up here. And just look at this. This looks amazing. Doesn't look like it's not gluten-free. It looks like the full-bodied experience. What do you think, Jeff?
I think those apples look full of gluten. They look delicious. The chocolate. Everything looks amazing. I can't wait to dig in on it. They just have beer.
Go ahead and try one,
I'm
Jeff.
trying the apple joint first.
All right, you do the apple joint.
Oh, it's so crispy. Oh my God. Oh, you're going to put this on camera?
Yeah.
Fabulous. They're so crunchy. It's just so crunchy, and the apple is amazing.
Does it taste like it's gluten-free?
No. Absolutely not. This shit tastes delicious. It tastes like a French apple pie or something. I don't know. I'm no chef. But my name is Jeff. And this shit is delicious.
All right, so I'm going to try this chocolate one here, just nice and classic.
Chocolate doglet.
It just falls apart like a good fried funnel cake should. And the chocolate
So
on
crispy.
there, yeah,
Crunchy.
the chocolate on there is like really, really good.
And really gluten-free.
And really gluten-free.
Celiac friendly. Over at the Celiac.
That is right. And oh my God. Yeah, I can't tell. That's really good. I'm going to try a little bit of this.
Get in there, man.
Let that blow away. Andrew, get
Look
it.
out. Napkins on the run.
I'm going to try a little bit of the birthday cake one too, just to see.
We do not want to litter at the fair. We're cleaning that up.
That's right. Thank you to Andrew for grabbing that. But yeah, delicious. And you can get that and a whole bunch of other gluten-free goodness
So delicious.
right here at the Erie County Fair. All right, Jeff. So we're here at the Polar Bear ice cream, as recommended by Bob, and you got the strawberry shortcake cone.
That's right. I think that's new this year. That's in the new food showdown.
Yeah. How is it?
It's delicious. It tastes exactly like you would expect it to.
It
This
tastes like the
is-
popsicle from back in the day?
Yep, and they're flying. This is the third. I was the third person in a row to grab one, so they're flying off.
That is true.
Flying out of here.
And then I just got a simple classic twist cone with some sprinkles. You got some special purple and green sprinkles for the Polar.
Yeah, man, so good.
But this is probably going to be our last stop for the day because we're still getting rained down.
Hell yeah.
And I think we're just about full as hell.
You got some rainy ice cream.
Yeah,
You get the amoebas in there.
exactly.
Give you some protein.
So we'll catch y'all in the studio for the wrap up and the final scores.
This is our fair food showdown. We're going to figure out who was the best of what we ate. And
the best.
we're going to keep the scoring simple, 1 through 10. We'll use decimals. And we'll just add them up, and whoever gets the highest score wins.
So, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're the deep fried taco place, and I think that's what that's what they're known for. Yep, I got the mac and cheese with the beef. Yeah, I thought it was good. I think in the heat of the moment, it's easy to get generous. You know what I mean? Get a little generous. So now that I've had some time to sit and think about it, I think these are much more fair scores than what I gave.
That's fair.
deep fried taco, I'm going to say the mac and cheese was kind of basic, not seasoned well. And I don't know, I'm a stickler for mac and cheese. But overall, it was pretty good. I thought, it's deep fried taco at the end of the day, so I gave it a 7.2.
7.2, and we will double that, so that'll be 14.4. All right, let's move on to Russ's Italian sausage. Classic sausage, peppers, onions, anything that a true Buffalonian could want. However, the thing that makes this special, I found out, is that these sausages are coming in from Chicago.
Okay.
I mean, everything was fantastic on it, cooked on a flat top. And I'm just going to say 8.5.
I want another one right now. I want another Russ's Philly cheesesteak. So
right.
I gave it an 8.
16.5 for Russ's Italian sausage. All right, so moving on to the side dish that we had with Russ's Italian sausage and Philly cheesesteak, Pat's ribbon fries. And I'm going to yield the floor to you on this one first because I have some thoughts and I'm going to save them.
Yeah, man. So I was just introduced to ribbon fries that day. So for me, I thought they were just like potato chips, but they're kind of softer and you can dip them in ketchup. So I really like that. But at the end of the day, they're kind of like curly fries, but not as good. So I give them a 6.8 for the ribbon fries.
I would have maybe given them a 7 or maybe even, let's say, as high as a 7.2 if they weren't so damn expensive. I am agreeing with you at 6.8. So 13.6. Eastern Pearl, which was another food showdown spot that we tried. I had the food showdown dish once again, the General Tso's wings, which came with fried rice. And you had the General Tso's classic, just chicken. Right. Also with fried rice. And yeah, Jeff, what'd you think?
I mean, some people criticize you for getting what?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Some people criticize you for getting Chinese food at the fair, but maybe I deserve that criticism because I think I gave them the lowest score on my list. You know what you're getting with General Tso chicken relatively, and this was like average General Tso chicken. It's good. I love Chinese food. I would eat it again. But the price, obviously, like I think it's $15, and they give you a little bit of chicken on a mound of some bland, unevenly cooked rice, where like clumps of it are a pale yellow, while other clumps of it are a darker yellow. And it just, I give it 6.5.
Here's where they shined for me and they're getting some brownie points. They absolutely were the most bang for the buck. I'm going to give them a 6.8. All right, that does it for the main dishes. It's time to move to the dessert round, of which we tried 2.
That's right.
And we're going to start with the celiac, the all gluten-free food stand, the only all gluten-free and completely gluten-free food stand at the fair. Interviewed with Mike, the owner. Great guy and great food. Oh my God. We tried, as you saw, the funnel cake flight. 3 different flavors of funnel cake. Every one of them delicious. Jeff, why don't you start with your critique and rating?
My critique is they don't give you more. Yeah. I really liked it. As you know, off camera, most of the apple one.
I barely got a chance.
It was super good. The cinnamon and that. I gave it my best score, an 8.5. because it was just all three of them were really good. I would have ate all of them again. And I'm not even a huge sweet guy.
I agree with what you said. I mean, everything about that was right. Didn't know it was gluten-free, up and down. And I swear I'm not saying this for the camera or because I interviewed Mike. I'm going to go 8.6, which...
One up me.
I didn't want to do the same as you, and I didn't also want to do an 8.4 because that seems, I don't know. So, 17.1 on that one. The fair review continues. Last but certainly not least, Polar Bear ice cream. Bob's choice. So, automatically there, that's something in and of itself.
He did speak very highly of them.
He did. It was one of the recommended places that we made sure to stop at. And with that, I'm just going to say very much just standard ice cream place, but very good, cold, sprinkles, service. 8 out of 10. I mean, just keep it simple.
7.5 because, same thing. But I really like that strawberry shortcake crunch that they had on there. It was a real nice touch, and I think that also may have been a food showdown item.
With that, it looks like our winner, or I'm going to say winners, we will also split this into main and dessert, is Russ's, so the Philly cheesesteak and the Italian sausage. And for dessert, it is the celiac. So that's 16.5, 17.1. Obviously, we only did 2 sweets, so it's not, there's no loser there. It really is a close second. But just, I think the level of execution involved kind of also plays a role into that.
There's some artistry happening there as well. Yeah, it's not just gluten-free. It's almost gourmet. Like, it looks real nice. Not everybody got the best score, and that's nothing, personal or anything. I will say every one of these places I would still go to again and eat, and every one of these places gave great service. So,
yeah, that is 100%. There was no place that I would be like, that was on this list, or that I even saw in passing that I would be like, hey, don't go here.
Folks, here he comes with the snake. The snake from the res. But I can assure you it's not going to bite. But Connor might.
talking at the cops episode about how that little tiny SWAT truck? Well, that's what we got now.
We in there, baby.
Stop resisting.
You
Yeah.
don't want Bill Gambino to come for you now.
You know, that could really get somebody killed.
That could really
kill
somebody, or stop somebody from getting killed.
Yeah. I like this tower. Hey, look, it's a flower bed. It's a flower bed, you guys.
Cool. Can you throw some change in there?
Back up for this one. This one's wide. That's pretty cool.
Whew. Yeah, tell me when you're going to stop, Jesus. My life.
That's why.
How? I get a shot of this Ferris wheel garden. That's nuts. So what do you think about when you see this piece?
I finally got to see the eclipse.
Yep.
It looks amazing.
Everything you dreamt it would be in more.
I touched it.
We should buy this and take it to the lock for them to frame.
We should. Actually, we should.
Had to take a little bit of a break because it is pissing. Don't ever come to the Erie County Fair when we are here because you will get rained on.
And that.
This is what happened when we did the preview.
We make babies cry too.
Yep.
It's toasty over here.
Get nice and warmed up by the fireside. Shout out to Countryside, Stove and Chimney. Keeping us all dry and warm. Got some golf on.
Golly.
Looks like it's starting to slow down a little bit. Jeff, they got sailing socks for you.
Okay.
Sailins.
You got any blue cheese?
Yeah, right here.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a nice material. It feels soft and breathable. They're evacuating the fair?
No, they're saying to seek shelter and cease operations until the storm passes because it's a violent one.
So they got
You know what the
We got to kind of wrap up the fair review. As a whole, your fair experience for 2024, how did you feel about it? What would you give it as far as a letter grade? Compared to, past fairs, I know you haven't been in a couple of years, but just even your memories as a child. Does it bring that back?
Yeah, I mean, and this is honestly probably one of the first fair I've ever been able to go and just eat a bunch of food. Like normally you have one or two things, whatever, but we set out. I had a list. If we had more time and maybe a little bit more money, there was a few other places I wanted to hit on that list.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but Not if we had a little more money. If the fair stands were a little cheaper.
Correct.
Yeah.
The fair stands were a little cheaper because, you know, I only got so much money so much of my budget I can allot to the fair. But we did exactly what we set out to do, which was not ride any rides, but go there and experience the largest food festival in the state. We did that, and I really enjoyed it, so I give it an A.
An A? All right.
Give it an A. I mean, the weather kind of sucked, but that's not their fault.
That is true. And I will say, as you know, I've lived in Hamburg the last few years now. This is just kind of the rain time, and we all come to expect it. And, you know, you reiterated Bob's point earlier, rain or shine, it's always fun at the fair. We had a blast even in the rain, chilling by the fireplace and just watching it come down. So, yeah, there's never a bad time at the fair. I, however, am going to look at this from slightly different lens because I've been to the last few fairs, at least since I've lived down here, and I think a couple pre-pandemic as well. So just comparing certain things. This year I felt it was a lot cleaner than last year. I know they added a bunch of stuff as far as like LED signage, that big banner from at the midway from our intro of the last fair episode. And they really went all out with that. As always, it's a very safe atmosphere. You know, you never feel like you're in danger. It's well secured. My only real gripe has been right along the prices, but what are you going to do at the end of the day? I think that there's room for improvement. I'm not necessarily sure what that is. But this year was a great fair. I had a bunch of fun. I'm going to give it a B+.
Fair.
All right, we got to stop with that. I have one more piece of news before we get out of here, and that is Bob has told me that for the Can Day, and I feel like we are personally responsible for this.
Probably.
Western New York and the Buffalluminati, 156,000 pounds of food donated. 156,000 pounds. So
we put that mark out. We said 150.
We did.
And the people showed out.
Yep. And we can't thank you enough for that, even though, you know, we're not the ones that have anything to do with that. But it's good. It's heartwarming to see that, you know, we can still continue to all be good neighbors. And
yeah, it's great to be a part of something like that, even if, you know, only 5 people watch our videos. It's cool to be a part of stuff like that. So.
Listen, we're blowing up now.
Blowing up.
We have tens of people watching us.
Hitting the algorithm.
Tens and tens of people.
We're riding a wave.
Yeah. Ride the wave with us. Hit the like and subscribe button. Follow us on all social media at Buffalluminati. Not all social media. We don't do Twitter. And that's the show. Thank y'all. We'll see you at next year's fair.
Can't wait.